la la, the flea comb. What's up, guys? I'm Dr. Lindsay Butzer, a small animal veterinarian, and today I'm going to show you why we love the flea comb so much and why your veterinarian loves using the flea comb. So there are several reasons, so stay tuned. So if you've ever been to the veterinarian, you've probably seen them whip out a flea comb and start brushing your pet with it and examining the comb. And that's because they're looking for flea dirt, which means fleas have been on your pet recently and it's time for their preventatives, or you're even late for them. But did you know that fleas only live 1 to 2% of their life on your pet, and the rest of their life is spent in the environment? So with the flea comb, we can pick up flea dirt and see that they've been there recently. Also, with the flea comb, you can brush out 60% of flea eggs, clearing your pet from those eggs becoming adult fleas. Anyways, this is what a flea comb looks like. The flea comb is a pet grooming tool used to comb through your pet's fur. The teeth of the flea comb are finely spaced so the comb can trap and remove fleas, flea eggs, and flea dirt from your pet's fur. So why use a flea comb? The flea comb is the ultimate test to see if your pet's preventatives are working. So using a flea comb, you will pick up flea dirt. And if you're seeing that while your pet's on a preventative, that means those fleas could be resistant to that certain preventative and you'll have to switch it up. And that brings me to this video's sponsor, which is PetMeds. And if you go on their website, they sell all of the flea and tick preventatives that you'll need, and you might need to switch yours. So another thing I love about the flea comb is that it can be used on puppies and kittens who aren't of age yet to be on preventatives. So using a flea comb, like I said earlier, brushes out 60% of flea eggs, and you'll even grab some fleas in there, getting them off of that pet. So if a kitten can't use any flea preventatives, or you're too scared to use it if they're a little baby, this will brush out a lot of those eggs and fleas that can cause that pet to become anemic if the fleas are sucking on them, and sick. So this is an awesome tool to have. Another thing is old pets. So they might not be able to groom themselves really well, and even like a little Chihuahua or a little old Yorkie, and they get more fleas, and those fleas could be resistant to preventatives if they've been on them their whole life. So this flea comb is great to groom them with to keep them clean. So here are some tips when using your flea comb. You want to use it when your pet's coat is dry. If it's wet, it's going to be hard to catch all the debris and the eggs and the fleas in it. And if you have another breed of dog, like a doodle or a poodle that has curly hair or long hair, you're going to want to brush out that hair first with a regular brush so that your flea comb can gently glide through it. You don't want it to get stuck. You're also going to need a place to put those fleas and flea eggs into when you're cleaning out your brush. And I recommend using hot water with some dish soap, because that hot water will kill the adult fleas and trap the eggs in it so they won't go all over the place. And an even better thing you guys can do is brush your pets outside so that when you're doing this, they don't go in your house and they can just jump into the environment where they belong in the first place. But if you do brush them inside, make sure you have a vacuum handy so you can vacuum up that area. And I made a whole video on 10 ways to get rid of fleas in your house and on your pet that I will put right here so you guys can watch that if you're having a flea problem yourself. When brushing your pet, I recommend beginning at your pet's head, neck, and shoulders, and then work your way towards their back and tail. Brush slowly and go in the direction of the fur growth to build up debris in the brush. If you brush in the opposite direction of hair growth, the debris and the fleas can fly out of the hair and scatter everywhere and jump off into your house. Be sure to focus on the belly also, under the chin, and the tail where fleas like to congregate. Alright guys, so everything I explained in this video is true for cats too. So you could brush them with the same technique and use flea combs on your kitties as well. If you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up to help it circulate to more pet owners who want to learn how to use a flea comb on their pets. And then, like always, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications when I post videos every week. And I'll put a link in my description below of my favorite flea comb. And then of course the pet meds link so you guys can shop online for your pet's preventatives to keep those fleas away in the first place. See you guys next week.